Hello there and welcome to week 5 of the PGL featuring TheFlyingBird, your coach of your New South Wailmers. And today we are taking on Kevin. Now Kevin is coach of the Sylmar Sylveons or something like that. And we are both 4-1 top of our division. This is top of our division clash. And he has a very interesting and unique team. I'm sorry if I'm texting during the battle. I'm just talking to someone who I'm a big fan of. But we've got to keep that a secret. So the way that I've constructed my team this week is it is very offense heavy because I want to try to catch him. I do have a Volt Turn core in both Tapu Koko, and I have two U-turn options this week, Mega Scizor, and also the GOAT Infernape. Ring Scarf Infernape, he does have Zorua, which makes that Tapu Koko can't really spam logic moves, but however HP Ice, Dazzling Gleam, will chunk a lot of things. So that's definitely what I'm trying to do. Okay, sweet, that's fine. Participating team. Give me my party, please. You battle with your party, is it okay? Yes, yes. I don't even know the nicknames are on. I think it's all legal. Let the battle begin. I'm here like the Lord. That's so good. As always, a massive thank you to the GOAT Aaron2420. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. He uploads consistently, and as well on top of that, he does constantly edit my videos, which is quite good. You're a good boy, Aaron. And you know, he's a bigger up and comer than Paddy Trolls. And yeah, so question of the day. I don't know. Have I done favourite Tapu? Yeah, we'll do favourite Tapu. What is your favourite Tapu Pokemon in draft format? I have a bit of an unopinion in the eyes of the community, where I think Tapu Bulu is my favourite Tapu personally. I just really draft a lot of teams that align nicely with a lot of grass, you know, monograss Pokemon like Tapu Bulu. Yeah, so no Mega Shark. That was saying a little bit. Slowking Zorua. I think the Zorua is going to be choice banded, in all honesty. Drodigan, Ferrothorn, Crobat, Gliscor. So he's got the option of both rocks on Gliscor and Ferrothorn. So that means that Z Tailwind Tornadus, after I chunk Zorua, can do some nice work. Now, I'm going to lead with my Aaron2420 this week, because I'm a big fan of Aaron2420. A big fan. Like the lowers out there. The Colberberry Daneki. Should have switched that item. Is this gonna be Z Throat Chop Hitmonchan? Is he a big turbo fan? Top 7 we need top 7 Hitmonchan sets. Maybe that'll bring Turbo back to the format. You know, like that could be what we're missing. Top 7 Hitmonchan sets featuring Turbo. And I think that with his team construction, what's his most likable Scarfer? Z Crobat could be really annoying. You could try to lead Scarf Crobat, which I am going to try to be wary of, but I think it's like a lot of things. You just have to sometimes just click buttons and go, I can only make so many moves as we, you know, play. And the other thing to note is that a lot of my team is physically orientated, with only the Tapu Koko being not physically orientated. Because of the way that Gliscor and Slowking pair really nicely as a defensive core, Tapu Koko being Specs struggles to break both of them with a single move. However, everything else on the team is going to struggle. Hitmonchan. So, he decided to lead Hitmonchan. I think I'm just going to go for 5. I think I'm going to U-turn here. Do I U-turn and just go out into Koko? Or do I Fire Punch here? I think he's going to try to go out into Gliscor. Like, I reckon his idea was, let's lead Hitmonchan. I'm going to go out into Gliscor. Because Hitmonchan was probably designed to beat my Greninja, because I've really been bringing Greninja as, like, the quote-unquote best spike user in the game. Interesting team by my opponent. No Roserade seems to me to be like an interesting bring. I'm just going to close Chrome, because maybe that might be the reason why it's slowing down everything. Chrome, we're not a big fan. Not a big fan of Google Chrome. Too much CPU usage for Bird. Does that help? Nah, still so much. Also trying higher settings this week, so hopefully that'll help with the lag and stuff that Aaron was talking about. If you guys do want to see anything changes and all that, just put in the comments. Aaron reads them, he has to. Otherwise, he gets the hose again. Aaron, you'll get the hose again. You have to edit the videos like the fans want. And, okay, I sort of saw this one coming. Dark Wing Bat. Yeah. So now I get the offensive momentum here. Because, ooh, that's a crit, so that's Fizz Def. What I'm actually going to do. Let's just think about it. Because he might have Protect and try to Scout, which could be annoying. I feel like my best play still is to go out into Tapu Koko and just go for Specs HP Ice. Because he won't be, like, if I don't see an item, I'm going to assume it's Specs, but I don't think it is. I think he's just going to go into Slowking here. Ooh. No Orb? Weird. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna go out into Sizzle. I don't like not seeing Toxic Orb. That gives me a bit of an indication that I don't know what this thing's item is, and to risk Tapu Koko this early is not something I want to do. If he does try to pivot out into the Slowking here, I do get a free U-turn out, and also as well, he could try to be using this as like Scarf Gliscor to try to bait me, and I don't want to see it. I don't want to do that. And until I've seen an item on this Gliscor, I am in two minds about it. It could also be SD and Agility, but I don't think that's the case. So we do see the switch. He Earthquakes. Yeah, this is going to be Scarfed. That is a lot, considering we're max. I think we're going to Roost here. I can't be bothered to calc. He withdrew. The Claw. What's the Claw? Ferrothorn. That's fine by me. Like, he's revealed to me that he's Scarf Gliscor, which does give other Pokemon on my team a bit of a setup opportunity. Now, my Scizor is defogged this week, and unless he starts trying to set up spikes and other hazards, it doesn't really worry me. So, I'm actually going to make... Okay, let's think about this. I'm going to save Tailwind for the end. Let's go out into our Infernape here, because we're just going to go for Scarf with, like, close combat. He's shown that he's Scarf Gliscor, so I want to sort of allure him that maybe I don't have a defog on my team, because every week I've so far brought defog, and yes, so he takes the bait. So what's his... Yeah, so it would be Gliscor. I'm going to go for CC here, unless he's like... He could be Chople or Oka. I think Chopel's a more likely bring, to a degree. But at the same time, he needs... So Zorua's a bit of a weird one in this matchup. Okay, so we see here that we've now going to stall out our own electric terrain turns, which is really good for us. Because of the whole, I don't want to allow him to start setting things up for free. Now, because Gliscor is Scarf, I now know that only his Ferrothorn has hazards, which means that when my Sizzle comes in, it can defog away, and it means that Tornadus in the end game, when I can go for the Tailwind shenanigans with Tailwind Flanium, which means it will start critting things. So we start close combat here. Oof, live. This is going to be a Gyro to the face, or worse, an Earthquake. Okay, it's Leechy. Let's get out of here. Okay, so Fire Punch would have taken it out, but we didn't, which is good information for us. Because... Yeah, we're going to go out. The question is, do I want to go into 3? No, I think I want to get rid of his hazards. Because they're only rocks, Scizor still comes in quite comfortably, and it can defog freely. And I just do the same sequence of plays again, where I go out into my Infernape, and I can start just going for Fire Punch pretty freely. I am Fire Punch this week because I didn't want to, you know, make it a little bit awkward for myself. Let's see what he wants to go for. He might go for Protect here, which I think is the most likely click. He withdrew, actually. Crobat. That's... okay, so Crobat. Now, in case this is Special Bat, we just go around into Danicki here. Yeah, he could be Special Bat, so I just don't want to risk it. He could try to Heat Wave here, and I don't want to lose my Scizor so early on in this battle. That's where I'm sort of trying to go with this positioning, is I want to sort of continually, you know, switch for free. Okay, let's see what the bat does. Taunt. Okay, that's an interesting mid-ground play by him. Because I am physically offensive, I'm just going to click Photon Guys at this turn, and then if he goes out, tries to go into Slowking, yeah, that's fine by me, man. You want to be, so you'll Stall Bat, which is fine. Because Stall Bat is good, because it breaks my Danicki here. However, ooh, it's Piper Berry, interesting. Now it does half. You can Roost, Stall out another turn of Toxic, but I understand your positioning, man. You're trying to get Zorua in late game, and if it's either going to be Bulk Up, or it's going... okay, so go down into Dill. Is this... okay, so this is Slowking. And that's fine, because I've got Exeggutor. Okay, so the only one we haven't seen so far is the last one. So I think he's going to try to Flamethrower this turn. I'm going to SD, just because I'm going to play recklessly with my Necrozma. I just want to start killing things. The Crobat is at half, and I haven't actually even revealed my Rocker yet in this game, which is my Drodigan. And Toxic is annoying for me. However, Toxic, Taunt, Roost, probably Super Fang, it's just not going to do enough. I'm not sure what he's going to try to do here. I think he's going to try to go for Flamethrower, try and predict that Sizzle trying to come in for free on this Slowking, which I can, unless he clicks like a Fire move, or it could be Z Trick Room. That could be actually really scary if it is Trick Room, just because of the way my team is constructed. But we are going to SD here, and then we're going to go for X's on next turn. And then if he does... okay, so we get the SD off. I think he's going to click Z move or something, because we do see a bit of a delay in an animation. Scold. So it's Life Orb. Interesting. Let's just get one big hit off with Necrozma. I just want to kill something. So we know it's Scarf Blitzcore. The rock's pretty standard. Ferrothorn with rocks, Leech Seed. The Crobat is a bit odd. We haven't seen what the Zorua wants to do yet. I'm not going to risk my Coco when it is going to be one of my pseudo Wincons this game. And if this does result in a double down, okay, sweet. What did you go into? Darkwing Bat. So the list call. That's a shame, because if I Photon Guys in that turn, something else would be dead. Yeah. So this is Scarf Blitzcore, which means that I'm going to take this opportunity to go into my Mega Sizzle and just U-turn. I want to keep momentum. He could have Fire Fang, which would be annoying, but at the same time, if he wants to click Fire Fang, so be it. Scizor is sort of needed for priority sake. I just, picking up a little bit of chip on Zorua. But with this U-turn here, if he does try to switch out, or he does just because last time he showed Earthquake as that sort of quote-unquote neutral move. Fire Fang. Okay, sweet. That does not kill. It does a lot. More importantly, it does not kill. So now we're going to go into Drodigan. I'm going to set up our own rocks. And then we can start Dragon Tailing. My Sizzle is in a position where... Sweet. Shotgun still has leftovers. My Sizzle's still in a position where it can defog on things that are slower than it. If he does go out into the Slowking, it happens. But the more damage we slowly pick up on my opponent's team, like if we, let's say for example, right, we Dragon Tail and he goes out, like he's forced out into Zero because we do have Earthquake on our Drodigan. Or like, I don't think he would. I just know that rocks are my best play here because it's a mid-ground play. If he wants to Fire Fang into me, that's fine. He withdrew. The Claw, which is fine by me. We're actually gonna Dragon Tail this time. If he wants to like Leech Seed, fine. That's fine by me, man. I think he's gonna try to like, yeah. I didn't bring a Grass type this week. I don't think I had. I don't think what the Grass. It's Goldgeist, yeah, but I wasn't gonna bring it in this matchup. Not very effective, but we take Iron Barbs, which is fine. Show me the big tasty Zorua. Zapcat. This is what we like to see, boys and girls. Zapcat. You're back to full. You could be Assault Vest. We're going to Dragon Tail again. I want to see what the Zero wants to do. Is it Specs? Is it going to go for Specs HP Ice? Is it, you know, like, what is it doing? The more information I have on this cat, the better it is for me. With the rocks up now, a lot of his mons that are going to try to be those quote-unquote answers to my team are going to struggle. If it is sub, you know, good on him. If it's bulk up, it's going to get, you know, out. If it could, like Mono Plasma Fist against my team can solo it. But in saying that, like, he has to get rid of Drodigan first. So if he does make physical contact with me, or he subs, I'm just going to start spamming Earthquake until I break, until Drodigan dies. Because I do have things on my team that, quote unquote, you know, can set up advantageous situations against him. He's thinking long and hard about this play, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think that must mean that he didn't pack a coverage move for the GOAT 3-foot hacks, or he's trying to figure out the trade-off here of going for like a substitute. He realistically shouldn't want to lose his Zorua. Zeraora. Zorua is the sorry, Zeraora is the one. The cat. I thought Zorua was Zapcat. Yeah, so that one coming. The Claw. He's gonna get Dragon Tail down again. Let's see what he goes down into. Hitmonchan. Now this in theory for him is a free Rapid Spin, but I'm gonna make him try to earn that. I think Ice Punch is like his best neutral play here. So I'm going to go out into my Infernape. Because if he does, I think he's going to try to Rapid Spin because it's free, but I'm not going to allow it because I'm going to go into Infernape. So next turn I can punish it to a degree. Yep, saw the Rapid Spin coming. We're going to U-turn this time. We realistically need to get a defog off with Sizzle sometime today. But he could try to go out into the Claw. The Claw is getting low. Crobat's it. Yeah. Claw goes down. Okay, so Infernape is getting lower and lower every single time. But he now has lost one of his mons. I think we're going into Sizzle here. Because even with the damage we've taken with this, we probably should have roosted a bit earlier in the game, but we do make mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm not feeling confident going into this endgame. I don't think I have a good enough win con. Scarfape definitely can help, but I definitely think that the less rocks are up, the more issues I'm going to have with my opponent's team, because of the fact that my main quote-unquote answer to Zorua is, you know, like, critting it with HP ground. But I think he's going to be Assault Vest now. And I really thought Bandit was a better set against my team. It also means now that Drodigan is going to be a little bit better against his team matchup-wise. Also as well, match timer is at nearly 40 minutes, so this is going to be a long game, so I really do apologize for that. I really just like when people, not people when they take too long to think, but just like, you know, from a viewer's perspective of how long a game is. I just want to think that his best play here is to go out into that Gliscor, and then I'm going to go into Drodigan. I'm going to get up my rocks as he tries to double into Crobat. Zapcat. Okay. So we're going to U-turn this time, because if he bulks up, we U-turn. You know, we don't, the way we quote-unquote beat this is with the goat. Plasma Fists. It gives us no information. I probably should have Bullet Punched then, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to go for a Scarf CC here, and then this will put it in range of my Scarf Tornadus's, what's it called? The Scarf Tornadus HP ground, but I don't think he's going to stay in with this. I think he's going to switch out. I've lost one priority user now, which sucks, but it is what it is. The cat is annoying. So this is why Bird's a dog person. I'd rather play Raikou. He surely knows I'm Scarf, unless he's Scarf Zorua, which will then be a very nice lure by him, but I don't really get why he'd be Scarf Zorua in this matchup. But I don't know. It's not for me to judge. I definitely think that a bit of a misplay of this game was going for the X-Scissor on Slowking. The Life Orb Slowking's a bit weird, but he is slowly picking up kills. But in saying that, even though he's slowly picking up kills, we can nearly start spamming HP Ice for quote-unquote free. Alright, Crobat, that is the Crobat. So is he trying to sack this? Like, is this what my opponent is trying to do? Because I think we risk the roll here. But then again, what's his fire resist? Yeah. Let's go for CC again. If he roosts up, he roosts up. If we kill, we kill. Oh, that's nothing. I've way over like Sludge Bomb. Okay. So we lose another one. We've lost another one, boys. 3-foot hacks. We're gonna need you, buddy. I'm trying to think how I win this game now. I think he's gonna taunt. So we Dragon Tail this time. We have to go. Rocks aren't important. But it's nearly at the stage now where Banded Zorua just wins. Look at this cleans. Because once my Drodigan goes down, this is like a 50-50. I probably should have prioritized getting rid of rocks earlier, but at the same time, I didn't think that they were that crucial. Also, as well, under Tailwind in some capacity, my Specs Coco can clean up. Definitely not having U-turn on Coco is a mistake. Yeah, sweet. So we get the 50-50, right? It means Drodigan is going to be a little bit longer if we connect the Dragon Tail, which we do. That is a dead Crobat. I cannot believe I overestimated that damage so much. there's a lot of lag in this game on the recording, and I don't know why. And I do apologize for that. So, I think he's going to try to be cheeky now and go into that Gliscor, because I don't quote-unquote have a Gliscor answer. He could try to Ice Fang, which is fine by me. He could also try to go into Hitmonchan, which is also fine. I now know that I'm sort of quote-unquote playing for differential, but at the same time, I'm going to hold on to like that slight slimmer of hope that there may be a chance for me to win this. Because if I do get this, like, theoretically, if I get Tailwind up, it just comes down to how many sacks he has left. So, this is the Hitmonchan. He's going to go for, like, Ice Punch here. We're going to Dragon Tail. I think he's going to Ice Punch, but, not go... Yeah, that's such a silly play to lose my, This is Max Fizz Def. Live, yes, we do. Rough Skin. Get this Hitmonchan out of here. Give me that Zorua. Oh, deal. That's annoying. Nothing felt the same. Nothing felt the same. We're gonna go for Sucker Punch here because I think his best play is to. He might try to Trick Room here, and that could be game. But Dragon Tail does mean that he can't set up Trick Room, and at the same time, I'm trying to think of what range I need to get things in for Tornadus to win, because Drodigan's done a good job here. Like, yeah, I'm just mad. Stupid plays like that, where you lose a Mon for no reason, like with that Infernape, is annoying. Because if I went out into, yeah, I'm just mad at myself. I've beaten myself this game. Sucker Punch, that connects. It's super effective. Yeah. If we got rid of that Gliscor, we could have won this game, but yeah. Fight. Spextaz on blame here. Because then it comes a 50-50 with the Gliscor, and if I get the 50-50 right, I can still win it. With the Tailwind Hail Mary play, the Tailwind Hail Mary play. But I just think with Slowking's immense bulk, if he tries to be cheeky here and preserve differential, I'm going to punish that. Zorua, I think, does get Earthquake or something like that, but unless, I think it's locked. I don't have a ground type, so Zorua was always going to be a handful for me on this draft. This was actually a conscious decision that me and Ice made when fixing the team. Yeah, I played really poorly with my Infernape. Drodigan, I'm happy with how I played it. Spextaz and Glen, please pick up. Ah, oh, that's so annoying. That's going to do a lot. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. The burn puts me in range of rocks. Oh, that... Yeah. It was always going to be a tough matchup. He has so many flying types, and then Zorua as well. If I T-bolted, there you go, Zorua, clicks double Plasma Fist, wins the game. If I, like... It's a loss, and it's annoying to take, because I made a very big misplay with the Infernape. But yeah, there's just a lot of other things going on this week, guys, that I had a really busy work week. Actually, no, fuck it. Stop making excuses, Bird. Yeah, we lost fair and square. This kid's 4-1 for a reason. He brings Life Orb Slowking. Please live on one. Please live on one Coco. Sweet. He's still going to go out into Zorua here and win. Like, what do you want me to do? Unless it's, like, slow, but unless he predicts, like, Scarf, like... I didn't value get rid of rocks earlier, but it's going to be, what, a 3-0 loss here? Yeah, it's going to be a 3-0 loss. That's annoying. Should have played that so much better. Should have brought the ape I originally wanted to bring. Yeah, nah, but there's no excuses. This kid is like, like, I'm not going to... If I T-bolted, he has to go out into Gliscor. And then... I mean, he can still go out into Zorua. Regardless. There's no way I live a banded hit. So, yeah, that's annoying, because what does he have left? He has Hitmonchan, he has Gliscor, and I think the Crobat. Yeah, we played this pretty poorly. We're not going to reveal our Z move. If we somehow outspeed this, this is a meme. So it's Electrium Z. Which I don't blame him for it. If I had the Rocks damage, I just couldn't stop the spin. Hitmonchan's, I don't rate as a spinner, but against my draft it's sort of nice. If I Fire Punched, if I Photon Geysered, all the, you know... Because like, if I Photon Geyser, I get rid of Gliscor early in the game. If I Fire Punch, I get rid of the Crobat coming in. He then has to go in, like, there's so many little 50-50s I lost, but at the end of the day, that's it. That's the game. Peace.